Hi, second graders. Miss Shannon here with your first writing lesson for this week. So remember that last week we started our opinion writing unit, and we are going to be writing book reviews. So in lesson number 1, we practiced uncovering our opinions about books or characters. Today, in lesson 2, we are going to learn how to support our opinions by finding examples from the text. So right now, I would like you to find your opinion writing or your book review planning sheet. It looks like this. And so make sure you have that with you as I am going over today's lesson. Okay, let's get into it. Reminder that opinion writing is when the author states an opinion, their view or belief, and gives reasons or examples to support the opinion. So that is the piece we'll be focusing on today. And when we think about a book reviews are when you give your opinion about a book or specific character and support that opinion with evidence from the book. So I was able to go through your opinions from last week and learn if you were going to be writing about the book or about a specific character. Last time I asked you to choose a book or a character and said, why did you like the book? Or did you have a favorite character and why? Were they funny? Were they a nice friend? What was your opinion about that character? Okay, so that was last time, just to get us ready for this lesson, reminding us of what we have done so far. The last time you should have introduced the book and thought of your opinion. I will share my example from last time. I said Mercy Watson is an unusual pig. She is not like a normal pig. She's pretty unusual. That was my opinion. And this is a reminder, this is what my planning sheet looked like last time. Okay, so as a reminder, the book title, the character, again, yours should be filled out. And today, that brings us to supporting our opinion, supporting your opinion. We're going to do 2 steps today. The first step is to give a reason for your opinion. Why do you think that? Why do you feel that way? And the second step we will do today is to give evidence from the book. So I mentioned in last week's lesson that it is really helpful to have the book with you. If you don't have the book with you, it's going to be hard to find examples from the text to support your opinion. So I would like you to hopefully choose a book that you either have at home or you have checked out from Miss Moore at the library. So please try to make sure you have the book with you. Okay? So I need to support my opinion. My opinion was that Mercy Watson was an unusual pig. Second graders, you are now going to watch how I will come up with reasons and ways to support my opinion with examples from the text. Follow along. Now, since I know that not all of you have read Mercy Watson to the Rescue, I'm going to share with you some pages from the story. I'm going to focus on the pictures as picture support for my reasoning. And I can see that on page 1, we saw Mr. and Mrs. Watson putting Mercy to sleep. She has her own bed, her own bedroom, and they're singing her goodnight. Now, I don't know about you second graders, but that seems a little unusual to me. I don't think most pigs have their own room and their own bed. On page 5, Mercy ends up sleeping in Mr. and Mrs. Watson's bed because she is scared. Right? How many of you have ever felt scared in the middle of the night and you want to crawl into your parents' bed? Well, that is what Mercy was doing. Does a normal pig usually do that? No way. On page 62, I see Mercy sitting at the table eating toast from a plate. And she's even sitting in the chair like a person would. And on page 67, I see that Mercy is even curled up on a yellow pillow, taking a nap like a person would, like a human would. But is Mercy a human? No, Mercy is a pig. This is leading me to the reason I think she is unusual. In all of these pictures, Mercy is not acting like a pig. Mercy is acting like a person, like a human. So that is my reason why I think she is unusual. So second graders, you can see here that under the box labeled reason, I have said why I think she is an unusual pig. I said, she is unusual because she acts like a human. That's pretty unusual. That is a reason that supports my opinion. Why do I think she's unusual? Because she acts like a human. Okay, so my reason should support my opinion. Next, I have to find an example from the text. Well, I just showed you some picture clues from the story, and I had a few different examples I could use from the text, but I'm going to choose the final one on page 67, where Mercy was curled up on the couch taking a nap. Okay, there she is, all snug on the couch, like we would take a nap on the couch, right? But she's a pig. Normally, pigs might live in a barn, right? So I'm going to use this as my example from the text as to why I think she is unusual. So I'm going to write, for example, Mercy takes a nap on the couch with a pillow on page 67. So I am including the page number where I found my support. And I want you to notice, second graders, that I also started my sentence with for example. Okay? Since this is supposed to show an example from the text, I'm going to start my sentence with for example, and then say why this example supports my reason. So if I put this all together, second graders, I would say, and Mercy Watson to the rescue. I think Mercy Watson is an unusual pig. She is unusual because she acts like a human. For example, Mercy takes a nap on the couch with a pillow on page 67. So I have stated my opinion, and I have supported my opinion with one reason and one example from the text. You are going to work on this section of your planning sheet today. So you are going to give one reason for your opinion and find evidence from the text or an example from the text that supports your reason. Okay? If you think that your opinion is that your character is a nice friend, you're going to find a reason and then say, for example, in the book on page 20, what does your character do? Does she offer to help tie a friend's shoe? Does she hold the door open for a classmate walking in behind her? Thinking of your reason and finding evidence from the book to support that reason. Okay. Now, we are all reading different stories in different books. So I will be going through your planning sheet to get to know your characters or the book that you have an opinion on, and checking in with you sometime this week or next week on how we have developed and supported our opinions. So now it is your turn to start to fill in your last two boxes on your planning sheet. After you have done that, you can take a picture of your planning sheet and put it in the blue box. If your camera on your Chromebook is not working, you can type your answers or type your responses into the green boxes on the last slide. Okay. Now, second graders, since this is just getting our ideas on paper, when we meet again for writing, we will be turning this information into a rough draft of our book review. Thank you for following along with me today, and I'm excited to read your examples and your reasons. Have a great day.